In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can use the stock history function to make a rolling average of live stock prices in Excel with ease. So let's just say we wanted to have a rolling 2-week average of the stock Apple, with the start date being 10 workdays ago from today and the end date being today, or the most recent workday. To use this, we're going to do the stock history function. So to use the stock history function, which just basically pulls in historical stock data, all you have to do is do equal stock history, open parentheses. The first argument is the stock, or the ticker of the stock that you want to find the historical stock prices from. The next argument is the start date. In this example, I'm just doing in cell G5, weekday minus 10, or you can just type it out within the function itself. The end date is today, which is right here. And the next argument is the interval. So how frequently do you want the data? In this example, I just want it daily. And the headers, I'm going to have this on temporarily, but you can have no headers, which is just the numbers. 1 is the headers, and 2 is the show instrument identifier in headers. This example, I'm just going to show you what it looks like with the basic headers by typing 1. In the comma, and here are the different properties. So the bits of information that you want to pull in using this function, such as the date, the close, the open, the high, low, and the volume, just to show you what it looks like when you pull in all of it. And after it loads, here you can see we have the information about Apple from the July 6th through July 17th, as it's been a week in the past couple days. Note the start date is just the work days of today minus 10, so 10 work days ago from today, and the end date being just today. Now we can use this to get only the close price. So to do that, instead of doing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're just going to do 1. You get only the closing price. And now we want there to be no headers because we just want the numbers, right? So to do this, to remove the headers, we can type in under the headers argument, which we see as we highlight over this one right here, where we type in 0 to give us just the numbers. And now we can just put this inside of an average function to get the average. And there you have it, a rolling average of the stock price from 7/16, 7/6 to 7/19. And if we want to make this a bit fancier, we can have the start and end date embedded within the function itself. So we can have this workday minus today function, for example, be the start date, and the today function being the end date. And of course, you can mess around this as much as you want, adjusting the number of days, for example, to get a longer, shorter rolling average, for example. Like 50-day rolling average would be today minus 50, for example. But of course, make sure that the references are right. So I messed up the stock reference for a second there. And I have the today reference twice. But there you have it, a rolling 14-day average for the last 10 days. And of course, work with this how you want it to be to make it yours, but hope you found this to be helpful. And this is especially nice because using the today function, as the days roll on, the rolling average will remain live. So 2 weeks from now, this will still work. Hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.